Good day, Israel. This is Omar Hosea, servant. See the letters on my forearm. That is Paleo Hebrew, not Block Hebrew or Yiddish Hebrew, like my brothers who are quote unquote the black Israelites. And then they have the Star of David. Do we have black power? So, and they have unks of slavery and bondage through Egypt. And their knowledge doesn't go no further than Egypt. So, I guess Enoch was in Egypt. Nimrod was in Egypt. Noah was in Egypt. Who else is it? Methuselah was in Egypt. Melchizedek was in Egypt. And I guess the city of Shiloh was in Egypt too, but I'm not here to go against their chisel their studies. Either one. We're not here to chisel that. Same thing with my Moorish brothers, Islam. They lack the fact that the foundation of quote unquote Islam. They lack the foundation, quote unquote, Christianity. And so they refer to those two books. Big ups to Noble Drew Ali. Man, wonderful works he done. Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X. I would include Martin Luther King, but he was diseased with that Christian movement. So it worked against him. And then his wife taught his daughter to go to Catholic church to kiss the dude's ring, which is in one of my videos too. Steady and polite. Wonderful brothers, man. Good to see them on fire and doing something. Big ups. Moorish power. That's what we're going to call it. Not black power. More power. Yeah. So instead of one fist, we're going to put two. More power. And remember Malcolm X. May he rest in heaven, not peace. No, excuse me. May he rest in Yallah, not heaven. So, what else we got here? We got, who else is out here? Brother Shabazz, who even used the name Shabazz of the late Malcolm X, is disgracing that. Once again, ask African Bambaataa what happened when he went back to Africa and came back with bones and big ass hooks all in his nose. What happened to his career and his religious career? Not saying he's a bad or good dude, but the fruits spoiled out. And so when you look at the situation of all these guys under black power or under a religious movement, the fruits got rotten because they just sat in the basket. The water evaporated because it just sat in the bucket. And then those who ate and drank of the fruit in the water and came together to break bread, they got sick. And so that's why we have no agriculture now. Because nobody wants to eat from the fruits of the earth, or the fruits of the nature, or the fruits of the spirit, or break bread of the nature, or break bread in the spirit. So, it comes to this conclusion. It's called garments. Garment. I got my Dr. Seuss joints on. Garment. My skin is a garment. That's the body. But also we have a garment of the mind. How we dress our mind up with these false crowns. What they call that? That fake gold. You get fake gold crowns. How about pleather? We get your pleather reclining couch in your head where you recline on your thoughts on that plastic couch. Thing is leather. How about your knockoff speech, like Black Power and bitch, nigger, African American, friend. Horrible garments that we wear in our minds, huh? Spiritual garments. Or religious. But we'll say heart. We ain't going to use spirit. Because spirit can't be touched by no man or anybody. So we'll say heart. The garments of the heart. We love money. We love our sexual pleasures. We love money. We love our sexual pleasures. Whatever we put our heart into, we wear that. Of all types of colors and fabrics, you know. So, it leads me to this, man. It's getting hot, too. Ooh. Man, that's hot. I'm going to use some scriptures real quick. I got, it's 6:26. I don't know how much memory I got on my thing, on my phone. So here is this, it's called The Garments in Life. And I'm going to give y'all a set of scriptures, Quranic verses, some things from the Bhagavad Gita yoga book, or actually as it is, spiritual book. So we got 3. Then we got the 4th book called Life, because we all have our experiences. So we can't say it ain't square. Alright? For you mathematicians and for you geometrists who worry about the pyramids and umps and all that. So, Bible, Leviticus 13:47 says that there's a garment called leprosy and a plague. That your garments are leprous. Then in Quran 16 and Nael, it says there's a garment that protects you from heat. Spiritual garment. From the heat of life. Or the heat of battles with man's words who attack you all the time. The Bible, James 5:2 says, your garments are corrupt. I got the notes. We got the books. Hold up. Oh my goodness, this is a heavy book here. See how thick this thing is? I didn't write this stuff. We just sharing it with you. Hold on, don't forget. My man's teachings too. I love my man's teachings. Even though he may have his own personal process, but I love my man's teachings. Brother Malachi. You know, it's in the books. It's in the books. Got the Quran too. It's in the books. So, now, because I don't need all that other stuff. We just need the source. We got in the Quran, Al-Hajj 22, cut out of 2 adversaries. You have a garment of 2 adversaries, according to the Quran verse. Mind and body. Remember, I didn't mention the spirit, right? So, you have to take those adversaries off. Those garments off. You have to take that off. We have Job 13:28. Moth-eaten and rotten garments. Read it. It's in the book. It's like Prego. If you like Italian Gucci or Louis Vuitton, or you Gucci folks, you got to know what Prego is. It's in there. Okay, they got Hazah, let down upon them or over. Means you got to let down your garments. You know what I mean? And then you have to walk over those things to dress yourself up with something else. in the Quran 33 El Azad. Psalms 6:9. It says sackcloth became their garb. So you know what sackcloth means? If you had a potato sack, that became their garb from being disobedient. You know, but in this case, yeah, David seen Israel doing some horrendous things like y'all do today. He took off all his beauty and put on sackcloth. Like me, he became rugged. He said, man, I can't look good with these people doing this. Let me hurry up. It look like my thing is messing up. We got Proverbs 7:36. Violence is a garment. Zechariah 3:3. Yahshua stood before the angel in a dirty garment. So that means you don't have to be pure and all cleaned up to stand before the angel of the Lord. He said you come in your dirty garment if you're willing to take it off. Mark 10:50. Cast away the garment prior to coming to the altar of the Most High. I mean, it goes on. Deuteronomy 22:11. Diverse sorts. And when you read it, it says you must take off the garment of diverse sorts. So if I'm being diversified by my environment or by my friends or by my family and by my religion, Deuteronomy says I must take off that garment. Ecclesiastic, we're talking about wisdom now. It says always white and lack of ointment. See, your garment is lack of ointment, so you could never be a messenger. Because when you get anointed, like the Messiah got anointed, like King David got anointed, King Solomon got anointed. Oh, let me get you. Like we got blessed today with 2 bottles of oil to anoint ourselves. True, I just got this today. You know, the Spirit of the Most High touched a person's heart and he gave me some oil to anoint myself. Let me show you another one. And through our own people. Because you can't, use our enemy's oil and don't bring in the oil of our custom. Just happened yesterday when I got this revelation. Excuse me, tongue. It's my tongue, Father. When we got this revelation. And last but not least, Lamentations 4:14 talks about your garb. And it goes on, Numbers 20:28, Psalm 3:19, Deuteronomy 22, verse sorts, El Manufigon, whole bunch. So I'm hoping this will go to YouTube. I hope y'all be able to see this. When I pray the Most High, I see y'all in the best of spirits. 1.